Hey guys, it's Billy Pop back at you with another YouTube video. Sorry, I'm sick of like all the, and then if this was done in the 90s, people would be a lot more fucking angsty, I noticed. Like, where's all the angst now? There's none. I didn't know. I just thought of that the one day. Everybody's like, yeah! And I'm like, well, whatever, it's a YouTube video. Anyways, guys, this is my collection video. This is not all my collection. This is just the parts to me that stand out. Now, if anybody wants a more extensive collection, I would say, or update, or whatever video, especially about Ninja Turtles, feel free to let me know, because, to be totally honest, I've got fuck tons of turtle shit. I mean, it's astronomical. Right now, this is mostly going to be horror-based stuff. We're going to start out with some just random, whatever, miscellaneous crap. Then we're going to get into the... Then we're going to get into NECA. I got some vinyl here. I got one laser disc, which, by the way, apparently they're analog. I didn't know that. They kind of run like a vinyl record, actually. I didn't know that. But it's probably the rarest thing I actually own, to be totally honest. I haven't found one anywhere. But anyways, let's get into this. Sorry for yakking my ass off. First thing, I'm just going to show you a couple decks of cards. As simple as that. My Nightmare on Elm Street deck of cards. Cool. My Texas Chainsaw Massacre deck of cards. Okay. And my other Texas Chainsaw deck of cards. I don't remember where I got all those. I think mostly, I think I got them all at a candy store, to be honest, in Grand Prairie. Next up, might as well move on to the vinyl, I guess. First up, this isn't exactly horror-based, but I just always love this artwork. It is horror-based, it's just not, horror, whatever, you get it. But Rob Zombie's Hillbilly Deluxe. Now, I was expecting this record to be green, but apparently that only was with a limited box set, so I was kind of bummed out about that. But I always love the album cover, and I love the fucking art. I remember having CD, and this has also got like an inlay that I'm not going to take out, but wow, what a great album to have on vinyl. I love Rob Zombie. Well, I love that Rob Zombie album. Let's put it that way. Next up, I can also do a vinyl collection, by the way, if you want me to do that. I'm just showing the ones that stuck out to me. Twin Peaks, the limited event series. This is all the songs at the end of the third season that you would hear, and I gotta say that, at the end of the episodes, it was kind of annoying, because you're waiting for the next episode. But this, as a, album, is actually really awesome. So all the songs on this are actually way cooler than if they made it out in the show, I have to be honest. It's better if you don't see it. Because seeing it, a lot of those bands were pretty boring. Actually, I think my favorite song on the album is David Lynch's son's band. I don't remember what they're called, but my cat's trying to get into the fucking room here. Next up is my Laserdisc, and I found this at a fucking thrift store. It was just sitting there, and I was like, what? I was so excited to get this. And this is the Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight Laserdisc. It's only got a little damage there. Other than that, it's got a sleeve in it. It's fucking got a little damage on the sleeve there, but the disc is fine. This goes on my wall, and it's awesome. It was such a good find. My favorite thing I found at a thrift store ever, for sure. And I haven't seen them anywhere. Okay? So, moving on. I just got a couple Lunchboxes here. I'm sure a lot of people have these. I got the Nightmare on Elm Street. It's just the same on both sides. It's got the letters and shit. Sorry about the glare. Hey, look, it's me in the glare showing you the lunchbox. That's weird. Anyway, next up, the only other lunchbox I have is my Friday the 13th lunchbox, and it is embossed and really cool. Look at that. It's got Jason on the side. This is the other side where it isn't embossed, and it even looks really great. I love this lunchbox. This is cool. Getting a little dusty, though, I gotta say. Todd, you probably love that lunchbox. You probably have that lunchbox. So I guess I'll move on to figures now. I'm just going to show you the two loose figures I have. One of them I custom made myself, and that is a Freddy Krueger Donatello. Try and give you guys a good look at that. I burnt his face even, and I gave him thumbtacks for claws. I don't know. It's just a little project, I'm in Canada, so I'm legally allowed to say now. I was high. And I decided to make this thing. Yeah, so weed's legal in Canada now, so there's no denying it. I smoke weed sometimes. Anyway, then we got Henrietta from Evil Dead 2. And I fucking don't have... This is NECA... Whoop. She comes off the stand really easy. But this is NECA, by the way. And the great detail. I really wish I would have kept this in the package. Like, now that I am a collector, this is my only one not in the package. And I'm missing the head, the long elongated head from Evil Dead 2. But that was because I moved and I left it. I'm pretty sure it fell behind my dresser before I left, and I just didn't think to look. But hey, it was my only NECA figure. Only thing I cared about at the time. So now we're going to move on to the NECA stuff. Well, mostly. I got one big thing to show you, I guess, first. And this was a present from my buddy Tommy. He got it for me for my 30th birthday. And fuck, was I fucking stoked. I seen him in the store. He happened to be there. And I was just kind of bitching because I didn't have the money for it. Whatever, I left. And he showed up at my work with this the next day. Oscar, fuck off. I showed up at work with this the next day. And look at this shit. It's the Chucky doll. It talks.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? Now the first thing we gotta do is get me out of this body once and for all.
And then he says,
True classic. Never goes out of style.
I'll be back. I always be back. Or whatever. And
You do know who I am. And if you know what's good for you, you are going to love, honor, and obey.
And I have. The one thing I don't like about this doll, and that's just a minor gripe, is that it says 2 sentences when you press the button at the same time. I've only taken him out of the box once to see if he worked without the button thing, but honestly, I love to keep him in there. He looks awesome on my shelf. Okay? So anyway, we're moving on to the NECA figures. And I've acquired all these, not shitting you. I've acquired all these in probably the past, like, I don't know. Well, 4 of them I got a while back, but the rest of them, I got all these within the last 2 months. So I kind of went hard on NECA. I hope I have enough time to show it all. I should have enough time. Now, the 4 I'm going to show you, this set, at least I know when they're together, go for a fuck ton. I got these for $60. And I gotta say, I'm very happy to get them, because now I can't find them anywhere. But, we'll start off with, I guess, it's okay, we're starting off with Donatello. Oh, fuck, sorry about the glare, it's so bad. But, Donatello, the NECA, the comic book Donatello. I thought his staff was bent, but actually that's how it's supposed to look, because it's, you know, gritty, right? Next up, we got Michelangelo. And really the only difference in the molds is their faces. You'll notice Mikey's got kind of a grin, you know, going on there. And then we got Raph. And of course he's looking pissed. Right? Trying to give... Sorry guys, it's really hard in this clear fucking container to give you a good look. But, you know, they're fairly simple little figures. But I remember when they came out, they had different packaging. And I remember wanting to get them, but I didn't. And I regretted it. Oh, there's Leonardo with kind of your generic turtle face. Which he should be. No, it's Leo. He's the most generic one. Oh, bumped it. And the only one that got damaged a little was Donatello's. And it wasn't that bad, just a little ding on the side there. But that kind of sucked. But that's okay. I got them all, man. They're all sitting there nice and cool on my shelf. That's all that matters, right? Next up. Well, we'll get through this shit. First NECA figure I kept in the box. It was sitting at this store in Grand Prairie called Toys Game Emporium, which I inhabit once in a while. And it was sitting there for like fucking 2 years or something. Maybe not 2 years. I don't know how long this has been out. But it was there for a long time. But I finally just said I finally tacked it down a little because it was there for so long. So I finally picked it up. That's the Ultimate Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street 1. And it's got this great window box. I'm going to try not to show too much of the glare, but you'll see he has a separate head. I should have done this on a black table. Another head from when he tears his face off. There's Tina's face, the phone, and the hand. He looks pretty great. I don't like the discoloration in his neck much. It doesn't look right, but what can I say? For all I know, that was just the age of it sitting on the shelf, and I can tell somebody took it out once before. It's definitely secondhand because the little twist tie around his waist was gone. So somebody definitely took him out once, which, whatever. I got it for like, I think $30. Anyway, next up. Sorry. Next up, I know I said I wouldn't show this, but I don't care. The present's already ruined. Jim knows what he's getting. So I got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Ultimate. I think it's Ultimate Leatherface. I don't know, but it's not that ultimate. He's got a few weapons, but we've got Leatherface from the original movie. Great picture of him there, with like all the accoutrement, if that's the right word. Yeah, he's awesome. I love it. There's the back for you. I guess I didn't show the back of Freddy, but whatever. If you want to take a look, you can pause it and sort of read that if you want. I don't care. Anyway, next up, we got Ultimate Pennywise from the first It movie. Came with a fairly generic cover. I would have probably done something. If I was doing this toy, I probably would have given it its more... Because I never liked this cover much. When I was a kid, it scared me, but now I'm like, whatever. But there she grows. Tim Curry, you know, it's got all the famous faces from it. I guess the only ones they did. And then it's got... You can't see behind him, but behind him there's a fuck ton of balloons. Anyway, yeah, you got a couple hands, whatever. It's cool. It's a cool little figure. Eventually, I will take these out to display on my shelf once I get a new shelf, and I'll keep the boxes behind them and all the trinkets in the boxes probably. Just have them displayed nice with maybe a weapon or two. You know, that sort of thing. Next up, we got Ultimate Chucky, and this is actually really cool, to be honest. He comes with that like possessed fucking cutesy face, and then you get the cool Bride of Chucky. I think that's actually, that image looks like it's from Curse of Chucky. But then you got this one on the cover where he's got a unibrow, which I don't understand because all the other eyebrows look fine. And then you got the Child's Play 3 one, and he came with a fuck ton of weapons. Like, I mean, he's loaded for bear with weapons. Too many almost, but I love it. It's awesome. I like these Ultimate figures because it's like, you know, if you're only planning on collecting one, you just have to get these Ultimate ones, right? And then it's the end. You don't have to worry about the next one that comes out. I know they're doing a Bride of Chucky, and I gotta say, I'm not interested because I don't care about Tiffany. I think she's one of the worst characters ever. Well, Bride of Chucky was okay, but then this is one that a lot of my friends, like a lot of people, are wanting this now that I got this, so I'm gonna probably pick a few more up. But we got Evil Dead 2, The Dead by Dawn, Ash and Evil Ed together. They got the Necronomicon. It actually opens. Evil Ed's separate head splits in half to do the uncut scene. Again, sorry for the glare. But you got the deer head, of course, and Ash and a couple heads with him. I would have to say that not all the heads are... I would do different molds for Ash heads for this. I think the worried look should look a lot more worried, honestly. There's a better, probably, image of you to see them, I suppose. But this, the box itself is gorgeous. Like, it has that UK cover art, and I think it's the UK. And then you got all these cool... See, it shows the Necronomicon opens. It's awesome. It's a really cool set. I got it for like $60, which out in Canada, that's pretty decent. Next up, we got, and this, the fucking little hook thing got right fucked up on it, so throw that away. But anyway, we got Friday the 13th Part 2, The Ultimate Jason. So you got Jason with his sack head. That's the image in the box. But he's got his mommy's head, he's got his unmasked head, and a couple weapons. It's pretty cool. I really like it. I wasn't going to get it, but then I was like, I love the box art, and I actually do kind of like the figure a lot. This is one. I'm actually getting a refund on this, which is awesome. Mainly because the box was damaged when I got it. And I have bad luck with Jasons. The boxes are always fucking damaged. But it's the Part 3 Jason with this awesome lenticular cover. You can see that. I got this for my brother for his birthday, and I had to get one too, because it's awesome. But this is him, and it's also my favorite Jason. Comes with all the weapons and a separate head, battle damage head, I guess. And yeah, this is awesome, man. Great fucking little unit. Anyway, I don't know what to say. I just love the cover on it, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I want one too. But my brother's box isn't all fucked up, so I'm getting a refund because when we collect, we want our boxes to be good. And here's what I'm saying. Look at my fucking... This is my Friday the 13th Part 5 Dream Sequence Jason, which is the first horror movie I ever watched, so I needed this, because right after I watched it, I wished there was a toy for it. It's awesome, but the box is damaged. It's probably from the same company, but I didn't ask for a refund that time. Then I got annoyed and asked for a refund, but anyways, he's awesome. He comes with, like... Ah, fuck. It's so hard to get rid of the glare, but he comes with, like, worms on his face and, like, a couple different heads. This is, like, one of the few Jasons where the mask actually doesn't come off. There's just a lot of heads. He comes with a tombstone there and some weapons. I mean, it's just Dream Sequence Jason, so you only see him once in a while. And the creme de la creme, my friends, the end of my video, is this, and I paid quite a pretty penny for this because it's Canada, and well, it's the big fucking huge Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy number 2 Freddy, and yeah, fucking, I really should have thought about the glare on this. If any of you guys are, when I want to unbox these, if anybody's looking for a video for that, I will do that before I put them on the shelf, but this one's probably not coming out of the box because the box is awesome. I always thought that this was hilarious. It looks like he's like looking out the window and he's like, ah, fuck, it sucks outside, or like, ew, what the fuck is that? I don't know. The box itself is amazing, so I love it. Anyway, I don't know. I'm sorry, this is the only time I've ever shown this stuff off, so if I'm doing it wrong, just let me know. But needless to say, guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will keep you posted on all my toy collecting in the future. I'm not going to do too much more for now because nothing new is coming out that I'm interested in, except for a couple items. So I will probably hold off on that for a while. But like I said, if you guys want me to, when I do the unboxing and stick them on the shelves, I will show you guys the articulation and movement. Probably maybe do even one toy at a time just to give it a lot of, more filler. Well, not more filler, but more extensive so you can see. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope this video wasn't too long for YouTube. And I gotta go. Bye.